Hey guys, welcome to CEO's Daily Devotional Series. I'm Sam, and today I'm going to be joined by my wife, Janie.
What up? Same sweatshirt.
Awkward. So, we're diving in this morning to Psalm 120, but before we get into it, just a quick word on how to look at the Psalms. Psalms are written differently than most of the rest of the Bible in that it's poetry. And when you read poetry, it's meant to evict emotion and feeling. And so what we actually want to look at when we come to a psalm is what is the whole of the imagery that this psalm is painting. And when you read through this psalm, you were probably like Janie and I and are asking, what in the world is this talking about?
What is a broom tree?
What is it? So Janie, help us here. What imagery came to mind to you as you were reading this psalm?
I think the main emotion that comes out is that word distress, like he's in contention, like, what's going on around me? And I imagine this traveler who's in a foreign land, he's in a place that he doesn't recognize. Meshech and Kedar were places that were actually outside of Israel, and so this was most likely written when the Israelites were in exile, and they're surrounded by people who don't live righteously. And I imagine this traveler, he's sitting at his campfire at night, and he's just thinking and wrestling, how do I live in a way that honors the Lord in the midst of this land that doesn't? So one of the cross-references in our study Bible was Jeremiah 29:7, and it just had a really good word for how to live in this place of exile. God said to his people, "But seek the welfare of this city where I have sent you into exile, and pray to the Lord on its behalf. For in its welfare you will find your welfare." So here God is saying, I've sent you into exile with a purpose. You're supposed to seek the welfare, not for yourself, but for the city around you, and in that you'll find your own welfare.
Immediately when we were reading this, we thought about Jesus and how he came out of heaven, so into exile, into our land, and we're his enemies. And he sought the welfare of his enemies by going to the cross, by dying for us, by loving us. And there, by that, brought us into his family and into his home to where we're no longer in exile. And so, just as a practical note, when we're in this time of distress, we want to call out to the Lord, and we want to live at peace with those that are around us and may feel like enemies. And so whether you're holed up in your apartment together or with your parents or in some place of distress, what does it look like to actually seek their welfare instead of kind of being contentious yourself? And so, just what are the opportunities that are around you where you can seek the welfare of those who might be feeling like enemies at this time?
Exactly. Also, you want to stay connected right now. Sam, how can they stay connected?
Make sure to go to cosandiego.org/CO Challenge where you can follow along with the daily devotionals. And there's also a tab where you can submit your student stories. We want to hear from you. So submit that, and who knows, maybe you'll be featured in one of these videos.
Nice. Thanks for watching.